The third session, the topic is going to be how RHA can benefit your NAC, accreditation, and placements. This is going to be delivered by Dr. Mendus Jacob, who is the CEO for ITSR Solutions Limited, and also the professor and director for MCA Marian College, Kutikana Autonomous. Let me tell you a brief description about Dr. Mendus Jacob. Dr. Mendus Jacob is an MSc, MPhil, PhD, MIOD. He's also an academician and an entrepreneur with 30 plus years of experience and is the former director of School of Applicable Mathematics, MG University. He has acted as the chairman and member of many academic bodies constituted by the university. He has served as resource person for many national and international seminars and conferences and FTPs in the topics like mathematics management, computer applications, outcome-based education, NEP, accreditations, etc. Under his directorship, Marian College Kutikkaranam has won the prestigious Red Hat Academy of the Year Award in 2017 from Red Hat. Also, under his leadership, ITSR has won 37 national and international awards from Red Hat and the IT Educational Excellence Award from the ex-Defense Minister of India. That's the brief description. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Sijin, for the introduction. Good afternoon, professors, faculty members, my dear students, colleagues from Red Hat and IPSR. Thanks to Mr. Ramesh Padmanabhan for the wonderful presentation. He has covered almost all the areas in the placements, then the potential of Red Hat certification and all. Dr. Josh James, my good friend, we work together in the university and also we are working together in many colleges for the accreditation purpose. We have a software and Dr. Josh James is one of our mentors who is helping us to develop the software for accreditation process and outcome-based education and all. Thank you, sir, for the wonderful presentation. So I'll be presenting something about the Red Hat Academy, how you can initiate a Red Hat Academy in your college and what support we can provide in the area of training and in placements. So I will skip the accreditation part because Josh sir has already covered almost all the aspects of accreditation with the Red Hat Academy point of view. So I will share my presentation and I will be talking more on the initiation of Red Hat Academy and the placement support with some case studies. Just 1 minute. Sijin, hope my screen is visible.
Yes, your screen is visible, sir.
Okay. So I will skip the accreditation part. It's already covered by Dr. Josh James. Now we have seen that Red Hat is the world's leading provider of open source enterprise IT solutions. And we have more than 90% of Fortune 500 companies use Red Hat product and technologies. So the potential of Red Hat technologies, the placements, everything is explained by Mr. Ramesh Padmanabhan. So I will just go through the answers for these questions. Usually students will ask like this: which course should I choose for a good IT job during this pandemic time? And what are the prerequisites for doing RHC course? Some questions are already there. Is this easy for me to learn and practice? Will the online training be effective for me? Is the fee I pay for this training worth? Okay. So for the first question, I think the answer is given by Ramesh. The potential of Red Hat certifications, the placement opportunities, everything is covered in his presentation. So I'm not going to add anything for that, but I will give you some case studies or some facts or success stories. I call it making impossible possible. See, Red Hat started operations in India in 2002 with one certification. There was only one certification called Red Hat Certified Engineer at that time. And over the 20 years, Red Hat has grown and they're offering 50 plus certifications, all these international certifications in 20 years. That means 50 times growth in the number of certifications is there for Red Hat. That shows the potential of Red Hat certifications, the acceptance of Red Hat certifications in the IT industry. Now, we have selected a few children at the age of 11 years to 15 years. And this is an experimental process. We trained them RHCSA, at that time it was RHCT and RHC course. And if they're confident, we asked them to write the certification exam. See, around 10 students were the age of 11 to 15. They cleared this certification and they are probably the youngest Red Hat certified engineers in the world. So that shows anybody who has got a potential or who has got a passion, we always say like that, he has got a passion for technology, they can undergo this certification. If they have the good attitude and passion, they can of course get a good placement. And we have produced the youngest RHCS also, Red Hat Certified Architects. Means for RHC certification, they have to write 2 exams. RHCSA and RHC, they have to write 2 exams for completing their RHC certification course. And after RHC, they have to write 5 more certifications, or they have to pass 5 more certifications to become Red Hat Certified Architect. So we have produced 2 Red Hat Certified Architects. They are students at that time, they were at the age of 18. Before joining the BTech course, they completed this Red Hat Certified Architect course and completed the certification in 18 years of age. See, after that, they joined the engineering college in Kerala, and now both of them are placed in multinational companies, drawing a decent salary from those companies. See, this again shows any student who has got an attitude and passion. Again, I will repeat, who has got an attitude and passion, they can go for this certificate. And students with back purpose, you know, most of the engineering students, they have at least 1 or 2 back purpose when they pass out from the college. That is the trend nowadays. And we have students with more than 40 back purpose. And one particular student, he is from a mechanical engineering background. He failed for all the 48 purpose, and he joined RHC course at IPSR in Kottayam. And he completed the RHC course, and then he has undergone the RHCA architect course and completed the Red Hat Certified Architect course, and now placed in Red Hat itself in the Asia Pacific region. And another 2 students, they are having 44 back purpose each. Both of them have 44 back purpose each. They studied RHC course, and one among the student, he is working in Assist International, that is a multinational company, a US multinational company operating from Kochi. And he is working as a senior professional there after his after his completing his RHC certification course. And he has just completed BCA, because you know, with the 44 back purpose, it is impossible to complete his BTech course. And the other student with the 44 back purpose, he completed this RHC certification, and after having some training and some internship, he has got 3 offers from 3 different companies, and now he is working in a technopark company in Trivandrum. And I can give you hundreds of examples with students with back purpose, completed their RHC course and placed in different multinational companies. We have displayed all this information in our website. And again, students with gaps. Naturally, that is a handicap for getting a job in IT companies, especially in the multinational companies. If you have a gap of 3 years or 5 years, or for example, after BTech, if you are working in a different area, or if you are not working or simply sitting idle at home with doing some other task or some other assignments, then definitely it's very difficult for a student to get a job in a multinational company after a gap of 8 years or 10 years. And we have such stories of students with gaps of 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, etc., getting placed in big companies, big IT companies, and also in multinational companies. That also is displayed in our website. Now, coming to non-IT students, I have seen some students asking whether if I'm a BCom student, whether I can go for the certification, etc. See, a student by name Sunish, he completed his BA Malayalam course from St. Thomas College, Pale. This is a college in Kerala. And he joined for RHC course long back, around 12, 13 years back. And after RHC certification, he did his some other course also, some networking course also. And now he is working as a security professional in a multinational company. So immediately he joined a local company. After working in 4 years in that local company, local IT company, he joined a multinational company. And a students from physiotherapy background, there are 3-4 students, to my knowledge, they have completed their RHC course and placed in different companies. And one of them is Mr. Reggie Syriac. He is working in Red Hat itself as a senior cloud architect. So he completed his physiotherapy course and did his RHC certification and got placed in Red Hat itself. Then commerce students, lot of commerce students, they did RHC course and they are placed in big companies. For example, I will tell you one such a story of one Mr. Kiran. He completed his BCom, and after BCom he tried for the CA examination for 4 years. So he could not fulfill that certification of CA. So he came back from Chennai. He was in Chennai for writing this for preparing for the CA examination and all. So he came back and joined for RHC course at Kottayam. Then after completing his RHC course, he got placed in Reen Cloud. That is one of the multinational companies. That is a US-based company as a cloud engineer. So after 1 year, he got promoted and he's a team leader now. He's a commerce student. Similarly, we have experience with many non-IT students, like students from BA literature, students from mathematics background, all these students who got placed in big IT companies. Again, from campuses also, we have such stories. We started the first Red Hat Academy in the Mount Sion College of Engineering, Engineering College in Kerala, where for the first batch, we have 22 students passed out from this college. And all these 22 students got placed in good companies from the campus itself because of this certification. And out of these 22 students, there were some students who have got a back purpose also, even though they got placed from the campus itself. And in Marian College also, we have started the Red Hat Academy, probably the first Red Hat Academy in all of India, where the first 2-3 batches, they all certified in Red Hat technologies. 100% students were certified. So that was a record at that time. And almost all these students, they got placed from the campus itself because of certification. And now we have more Red Hat academies, like we have an active Red Hat Academy in St. Joseph's College. I will just give you the list of some students who got placed from St. Joseph's College, the latest slide. So from campuses, as Ramesh said, if you have a value-added certification, in addition to a BTech degree or an MCA degree or a BCom degree, the chance of getting placed is high. And that is the scenario we have seen. In Kerala, we are associating with more than 100 companies who are recruiting RHCs in Kerala itself. And we have tied up with more than 1,500 companies all over India. And most of these companies are recruiting RHC candidates. So there is a shortage of Red Hat certified professionals in India now, as Ramesh said. So this is some such stories from these case studies. What you can understand is all those students who are attending this webinar, probably you may be interested, at least interested in open source or the technological things, So if you have a passion and an attitude, definitely you can go for this certification. You will be placed. We can support you. Then again, some other facts, IPSR, we are the second Red Hat partner in India. We started in 2003 with only 9 students. We conducted the first RHC exam in 2003 with 9 students. And we received the national award for the highest number of RHC certifications in 2004 from Red Hat. The first year itself, the second year itself, we got the national award. And we received the Asia Pacific Award in 2009. And as of now, we have produced the highest number of Red Hat professionals in the world. And we bagged 37 awards in 17 years. Why we have received this much awards? Because this may be due to the placement track record of our students. Because all our alumni, they are working in top positions in multinational companies. And all the freshers who are just passing out from IPSR after getting these certifications, they will be interviewed by our alumni in one of the companies in CTS or in IBM or even in Red Hat. We have many people working there. And our training quality, of course, that is maybe another reason. From Kerala, we could produce this much number of Red Hat professionals. And we have students or candidates from more than 50 countries availing our training services as of now. Now, benefits for the college. For the college, it's a free industrial tie-up and MOU with Red Hat. You can sign an MOU with Red Hat as a Red Hat Academy, and we will support you. As IPSR is a partner of Red Hat, so we can support you for initiating this Red Hat Academy in your college. You'll be signing an MOU directly with the Red Hat. And hands-on Linux curriculum for academic institutions. You can mention all these things for your accreditation purpose, value-added courses, internship, global IT certification programs, etc., industrial webinars, seminars, workshops by Red Hat and IPSR, and better placements for students. Already we have mentioned all these things. And for students, what are the benefits? They will get free learning materials or online courseware from Red Hat. Linux, automation, containers, middleware, and cloud, all these are there. These are the contents. You'll get free webinars and technical sections from Red Hat and IPSR. Opportunity to grab global IT certifications while at the campus at a much cheaper price than anywhere else. Because when you are studying in the campus, under Red Hat Academy, the cost of certification is subsidized. And also the cost of training is subsidized. IPSR has got an offer for the students of Red Hat Academy, where even we are providing a discount of 80 to 90% for the Red Hat Academy students, especially during this pandemic time. The certified candidates will get a preference in paid internships and job opportunities offered by Red Hat and associated companies. Red Hat is also offering internships. So I think Ramesh has also mentioned about that. And you'll be getting a stipend of around 25,000 per month if you are selected for a Red Hat internship. Students will be transformed into trained freshers, which will add more value to their CV. Recruiters always prefer trained freshers, as everybody knows. Better chances for the students to get placed in MNCs with attractive pay packages. So these are the benefits for the students. So what we are offering in Red Hat Academy is we have a certificate course on Enterprise Linux, plus we are also providing internship in system administration and containers, and which will lead to global IT certification. It's called RHCSA. So nowadays it's easy for IPSR and also for the college to manage these training sessions, because earlier we used to conduct physical sessions, then the college classes has to be suspended. But now, everything is online. We are providing this online training for the students in Red Hat academies so that they can attend these online sessions during their evenings or even holidays, so that it will not disturb their usual activities in the college. And we are also providing certificate course on Linux automation. Again, that is Ansible. Internship in automation. Internship is also provided along with this certification course. And this also will lead to global IT certification, RHC. Again, this is again an online training. Now, again, whether this online training is effective, that is another question from many students. I will just elaborate on that also. Our training team is headed by St. John Providence. He is a MSc from UK and a Red Hat certified architect, having 15 plus years experience in India and UK together. And we have instructor-led training and currently offering trainings to candidates from 50 plus countries. This is our experience. So earlier also we were providing this training online before the pandemic. And during the pandemic, we have developed a learning management system where we are providing tasks and assignments every day through this LMS. In addition to the online training, the students will be provided with live tasks and assignments so that they can practice every day. And there will be additional instructor support from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. on every day. So even if you have any doubts in between, you can log on to our LMS, and there are instructors online at that particular time, and your doubts will be cleared. Instructor guidance to set up your own lab will be provided. You can set your own lab. That also is possible. Then complimentary access to video recordings and reference materials will be provided through our online learning platform. Even if you miss a class, you will get the recorded versions, so that if you have any urgent things like if you have exams or some other assignments, even if you skip that trainings, definitely you will get the recorded videos. Webinars on technical topics as already mentioned, and you will get a course attendance certificate. And our placement support, IPSR jobs headed by Dr. Bijesh Georgion. He's a placement officer for the last 20 years. He's DGM of IPSR, and he's heading our placement division. And there will be personal mentoring and hand-holding by one of our senior managers, Mr. George Joseph. He's a MTech rank holder. So he's providing the personal mentoring, and there will be hand-holding, so that you will not be missed out. And we have tie-up with 2,500 companies for placement. And in Kerala itself, we have 125 plus companies recruiting RHCs from IPSR. This is a continuous process. Every day we have job opportunities. And we have placement orientation sessions for the students, resume preparation sessions. And we have a full-fledged career center team to arrange interviews for all the students. So this is the support we are providing to the Red Hat academies. And already we have 50 plus colleges tied up with the IPSR for these Red Hat Academy programs. And for almost all the students who are passing out from the campuses who are Red Hat certified, almost 100% are placed now, because we are providing the support for all the colleges. Now, these are some achievements from by the St. Joseph's College of Engineering and Technology through the RHCSA activities. One of their student, MCA student, Mr. Gilbert Tom, was the winner of Red Hat Academy India Challenge 2019. That was a hackathon contest. And St. Joseph's College of Engineering and Technology has won the bronze medal for the overall performance in this hackathon contest. So every year we are conducting the hackathon contest in association with Red Hat. And these are the names of, this is actually a partial list. Just I have picked up from from our website. Some students who are placed in different companies who completed their Red Hat certifications and placed. Even some students placed after leaving the college in some multinational companies also. So I have answered for some of the questions raised by the students, whether I can do the course. Most of the students, especially the non-IT students, they will ask like that. And I can tell you, in engineering colleges nowadays, the BTech electronic students, the number of BTech electronic students is more compared to BTech computer science or any other trade. In India itself, that is a scenario. But many of the electronic students, they think that, the computers, the programming or the IT jobs are only for the computer science students. But I will tell you, we have witnessed like this. The performance of BTech electronic students, especially in the Red Hat certifications, they are performing very well. And most of the students are placed immediately after their certifications if he is an electronic student. I will tell you why. Because nowadays the technologies which are booming in the IT industry are the data science, the machine learning, the AI, etc. That is one track. The other track is the cloud, the automation, the OpenShift, or the containers, all these technologies. There are two areas which are booming nowadays. And the one area where the students require a skill of mathematical skills or statistical skills, then they require the programming skills. That is the area of data science, machine learning, AI, etc. Without the mathematical skill or without a proper programming skill, you cannot perform well in those particular areas. Whereas in a cloud, automation, or a containers, etc., any student with a good attitude and passion can perform. There are some students as an additional advantage, like BTech electronic students, because they are studying the communications, at least some hardware knowledge they have, so they can perform very well in this particular area. So especially for those students who are electronic students, we used to see that they are performing very well. And again, with other students like a BCom student or BBA student or BSc student, everybody can do this RHCSA certification. But if they are looking for the areas in data science or in machine learning or in AI, it may be difficult for a non-IT student without a proper programming knowledge, without the mathematical or statistical skills, it may be difficult for those students. So any student who has got that passion, they can go for RHC certification. That is one answer. Then second one is the online training. It is more comfortable for the students now because we have the experience of training candidates for the last 18 years, and for the last 5 years, we are providing this online training to students or candidates from more than 50 countries all over the world. And nowadays, we have more students from outside India, especially NRIs and all. Before coming to Kerala, they take this training and they will write the exams when they are in Kerala. And then the cost factor. Definitely, I will tell you, while you are in the colleges as a Red Hat Academy student, definitely the cost is the least. Once if you pass out from the colleges, definitely you have to pay the regular fee. Then for the certification also, the cost is high. So that's about this Red Hat Academy and how to initiate the Red Hat Academy. And I have given you some case studies, etc. And if you have any doubts in future, then also you can contact me with my mail ID, and my phone number is also there.